Hi, I'm Ray Schneider, and I would give you a little bit of background where I grew up and a little bit about my immediate family. I grew up in a small farm community in northern Wisconsin, and we had seven of us children in the family. And as a larger family, we actually knelt down and prayed the rosary every night. Um, we were on the farm, so there was a lot of work to do. So it kept us busy, but there was a strong faith component to my family. I had an uncle that was a priest, and I had an aunt that was a nun. And my dad would take us on retreats. He would take me on a retreat, and that always left an impression on me. And my family, we have been married for 50 some years, and I have two sons, one granddaughter, and we spend quite a bit of time together, and they all live within the community, so that works out good for us. My faith has carried me quite well through my life. I never really disconnected from the church, even though there was times when I was quite inactive. And but I always stayed connected. Um, and now it's very important part of my life. I look at the parish as my fueling station, where I can go and get recharged and reconnected to stay focused. Throughout the years when I was working, I was involved in different committees and activities on different charitable organizations. And I retired, and then I was more available, and that was one reason why I retired when I did. I wanted to be more available. Because when you're working, you're quite busy between home and work, and I had my own business, so I had to spend a lot of time and attention to the business. Well, now I'm available, and that has been working out very well for me. I've taken a 3-year lay ministry course, which has been very enlightening and helped me with my prayer life. I have a spiritual director that I meet with on a regular basis, and there's one question he always asks me when we get together. He says, "How's your prayer life?" And it's really a question to think about. How is my prayer life? And it's interesting how it changes from time to time. But I think it's always a good question to maybe ask ourselves, how is my prayer life? And I also took a 3-year Just Faith program, and that was where we get together in people's homes and we discuss social justice issues. That's been very enlightening for me also. And I ask myself, what is it at this time that's holding me back from going all in with Jesus? What's the obstacle? What's preventing me from getting out of the boat and walking on the water like St. Peter did to see Jesus. So, but life is good, and life is interesting, and life continues to change as we age. So at this time in life, I'm very fortunate to have the time available to spend time. I try to go to daily mass, and I have a lot of daily prayers that I say. I have the privilege of going to a hermitage also, and the last year I went for 6 days, and it's out on Economowalk, and it's a tiny house where you spend the entire time by yourself. And the idea is to get to know God better and get to know yourself better, and then to figure out how you can work together. But it's been a real treat to spend that amount of time in basically isolation with just you and the Lord. Then I also take some online Zoom retreats by Richard Rohr and Ronald Brohauser, which have been very helpful. And we have the Business Wake Up group. It's a group of people that meet twice a month, and we discuss Sunday's Gospels as it relates to our daily lives. Then I do a lot of time with St. Vincent de Paul, and we help people in need. And our mission as a society is to grow spiritually. And we do this collectively with the other Vincentians that we meet with on a regular basis, to inspire each other and to continue to do the Lord's work. And I'm on several different boards. I'm on Human Concerns, and we're working now on immigration, to try and bring awareness to people in our neighborhood about some of the issues that are front and center in the media. So it's all good, and we'll see. As time goes along, life continues to change, and I think it's very important to kind of stay in the center at this time. Don't go extremely right or extremely left, because it's hard to be open when you're way on one side. So if you can try and position your heart and your soul and your mind in the center, you can receive information from both sides. And then you can decide, you can have an opinion on it. But so we continue to pray and work our way through each stage in life. And thank you for this opportunity to share with you. May God bless you. Amen.